That's the entrance to the club. Very subtle to avoid unwanted attention. Disturbing. Someone drove a knife into this poster. It seems dangerous. Maybe it's better to take it out. These days you can find great players all over the place. It's kind of a golden age for jazz fans. I'm not a dancing guy. One of an infinite number of manholes in the city. You never think about these, but there are actually millions of them in the country. I have no idea what it is. It's the symbol of Joseph's club, a stylized peacock. Every time I'm around here, I find something new outside. This time, it's a wheel. Seems to be just some waste paper. Of all things, an abandoned tricycle at the corner of the street. I don't think I've ever had one of these before. Well, better late than never.
Password.
Nah, I completely forgot about it. This password thing always confuses me. Let's see, how was it? Exploding elephant.
I'm sorry, friend.
Damn, I remember I took note of it somewhere, but where? A syndapsus. It's a plant with large leaves, and it's a member of the Arecaea family. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have no time now. The telephone keeps ringing and ringing and ringing.
The telephone cable. I don't think putting it there was a smart move. Let's try to break this deadlock. Good morning, miss.
Good morning, sir. How can I assist you?
Phone problems?
It's just a little malfunction, sir. Nothing serious. These things can happen with such advanced devices.
Okay. Anyway, I would need some information.
Yes?
Could you tell me where I should go to find out which one of your employees drives the van with this license plate?
I'm sorry, sir, but this kind of information isn't accessible to the public. That's kept in our archives and is strictly confidential.
The archives, huh? Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, sir.
Should I be sleeping already? Do you remember the password to access the Proud Peacock?
That's strange. You've been going to that place every week for years, and still you don't remember the password for the entrance?
You know I have problems remembering certain things. Names, dates, places, people. In my defense, I can say that the Proud Peacock password changes periodically, so it's not so strange that I don't remember it.
Okay. I don't want to push you on this. Not too much, at least. Unfortunately, I don't know the password. I'd try looking at the bottom of a bottle. Maybe that's where you lost it.
You're very funny, Charles.
I wasn't trying to be.
Do you remember that envelope the other night? The one that just had Service Society written on it?
Sure. Why?
Out of curiosity, I sent Gregory to check at the local Chamber of Commerce. There was information about a registered company with that name.
And?
So we discovered that an entire file was missing from the Chamber of Commerce archives. A file with certificates of incorporation from 1907. Maybe this is a coincidence, but Gregory has assured me that losing these documents is almost impossible.
Your friend Gregory would be surprised to learn what you can lose nowadays. Anyway, he isn't entirely wrong. Those are official files, and that means they're supposed to be preserved with the utmost care.
So to recap, I wouldn't have sent Gregory to check out the Chamber of Commerce if I hadn't received that strange letter. And then we discover that some of a company's certificates of incorporation from 1907 have mysteriously vanished.
Do you think it's all connected?
Do you think I'm being paranoid?
Honestly? If I were you, I'd keep searching. This business sounds a little fishy. Maybe this time you'll find something really interesting. But you're the one making decisions, so it's up to you.
The leaves are hiding something, but I can't understand what it is. I guess it's something attached to the pillar. I'll never understand this dreaming thing. It seems there's something behind the plant leaves. Let's see. Here it is. It was the building plan. Here it is, the archive. It's in the basement, B1. Now I just have to persuade the guard to let me through. I will...
Authorized personnel only. I'm sorry, sir.
I have no other option. This is the only way. Excuse me, can I enter this way?
I'm sorry, sir, but the entrance is for authorized personnel only.
Very zealous of you, but a little exception won't hurt anyone.
It's pointless to insist. My duty is to block whoever doesn't have authorization, and I think you fit this description.
Let's make a deal. You let me through, and I assure you that no one will ever know. I could even compensate you for your trouble.
Listen, it's not up to me. If I let you through, I risk my job.
You have my word. I just need a few minutes. If anyone stops me, I'll tell them I entered from a secondary entrance I found open.
The fact is I shouldn't let you pass. That's the rule.
I give you my word. I will be invisible, and I'll show you my gratitude.
Hey, wait a minute. You're Mr. Chamber?
It could be. Why?
Please excuse me, Mr. Chamber. I didn't mean to, I didn't recognize you. I'm so sorry. It was the hat. I didn't mean to. I apologize.
Okay, no problem at all. But what's happening?
The newspaper said that you were a witty person.
Well, modestly.
Pretending to be a simple, curious visitor when you're the owner of this whole company.
What? This company is mine? But when did I buy it?
You really played a nice joke on me.
Could I have bought it without noticing? Well, that could have happened, yes. I do so many things without noticing.
I'm sorry. I won't hold you up any further. Please go on.
Anyway, let's make the most of this, even if it might be a mistake. Thank you. And please, always be wary.
Of course, sir. Don't worry. I won't let you down.
Okay, here we are. B1 basement. These are the archives. This place is huge. The information I need should be in this area. Motor vehicles. Okay, this should be it. From C2-110 to C2-150. This should be the correct drawer, but there's a note posted on it. It says that the files have been moved because the drawer is broken. Actually, it's empty. The bottom is half broken. That's why they moved the files. I wonder what caused this damage. But the real question is, where did they move the files? Man, this is really bad luck. Good morning, seemingly empty filing cabinet. Let's have a look. Let's take a look. Okay, perfect. Here are the files I'm looking for. Just in time. I was starting to get bored. Let's see. Van, blah, 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 turned over to maintenance, blah, 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 in the area of blah, blah. Here! The driver of the vehicle is a certain Mr. Hemet Harding. Judging from this address, it seems this gentleman lives in the suburbs. I could go there to pay a quick visit. I finally feel like I have a real lead. I was beginning to think that I'm not a very good detective. Bah, that's absurd.
Mr. Chamber is getting close to solving the case.
The director wants no one to impede him. That way, we'll get our chance.
The Service Society members aren't stupid. By now, they've surely come to understand what's happening.
It's possible. That's why we must act quickly.
Before they decide to contact the Thradomachuses, I know.
Continue monitoring the situation.
Agreed. A report will follow very soon.
And these are the outskirts. I've never been in this part of the city. Rural. Here's the mansion, the target, the end, the goal, the destination. Good Lord! Don't even think about going in there. This crate seems light and stable. Nice. Yes, I know. I just picked up a box almost as large as me and slipped it into my coat. So? A half-broken stool. I don't know why, but it doesn't seem right leaving it here. I'm sure its destiny hasn't been fulfilled yet. It's not much, but it's a start. If I want to get things done, I'll have to find other objects to stack. I still have a lot to do. I must say that this thing doesn't make me feel very safe. It seems very unstable. No, it's not that steady. First, I have to use something else. Perfect! Not very orthodox, but functional. Now I just need to make the structure more stable. If I got on it now, everything would collapse. Farewell, tricycle. That's it. That should do it. Now I should be able to reach the stairs almost safely. That was more difficult than I thought, just as I expected. In any case, we're here at last. This should be the apartment.